Sports Pro.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with colleagues Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Indiana Pacers. For Indiana, this is a game they'll want. A win will give them the fourth best record in the NBA. That's a nice designation to have. Well, the Pacers certainly have the defensive side of the game down pat. Very strong defense for them for several seasons running. The problem, Shaq, the offense, how do they make the most of their possessions?
Well, they don't have the personnel to get out and run, so they need to be very smart, especially when they slow it down. They have to minimize turnovers.
Well, to me, they're better at threes, so they got to give themselves credit for that.
Kevin Harlan is standing by.
For the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. Spurs. You look at Indiana, 16 games off the lead. They may not, but a dangerous team.
I think for the Pacers, they've had a dream season, and I think they're only going to get stronger as we approach the postseason.
It really is amazing how far they've come in the course of one season, from afterthought to title contenders.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for Indiana, McCollum is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Turner. Then it's Paul George. And it's Holmes in at the four-man position.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Beverly against Irving. Here's the floater. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Take a break. Take a break. Two shots.
That's good from Beverly.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Both free throws good from Beverly. Here's Irving. 11 points for him in that last game against Dallas.
And Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the basketball as well. He did a great job racking up the assists.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
McCollum kicks to Beverly. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
The fans certainly got their money's worth in that game. Boy, was that a battle, and it turned out to be a real gritty win for them.
Yeah, they saved their best for last that day. Got it done in overtime.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
They set the pick. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And it's the Pacers' ball. It's a three-point game. Last time they met was in Indiana.
And a couple guys got hot early, and then it became contagious. You could see that everybody kind of pitched in when it came to shooting.
Exactly right, Greg. I mean, normally there's a hot shooter. The defense can kind of lock into that guy and then let somebody else get some shots. But that wasn't even an option in that game because everybody was on fire.
Now here's McCollum following the miss by Freak. Left side, George. Beverly against Irving. Turner, 5 on the clock. The three from McCollum. The shot's good on the assist by George. McCollum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Green dishes to Lopez. No luck. Good work defensively by Turner. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the basket by McCollum.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Green kicks to Love. Here's Lopez. And nothing is falling for him right now. Indiana leading by 4. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Beverly. Cavaliers with the rebound. 3-on-3. Green kicks to Irving. Back to Green. And another miss by Cleveland. To the middle. The layup off target.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And Turner kicks to McCollum. They double him with Green. Pass to McCollum. Green with the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
The kick out to Irving. Near the three-point line, it's Love. Cleveland the rebound. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And both free throws good for Lopez.
Thank you, Cleveland! Timeout charge on the business. Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
Indiana leading. Brown with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City. Here's Stauskas. The stupendous finish in traffic.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Here's Stauskas. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting... Oh, wow.
Beautiful jam. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Green kicks to Smart. Passes to Stauskas. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Out of bounds.
Here's Baines, defended by George. And Baines kicks to Young. Shot clock at 6. Indiana moving it around. From about 19 feet. Can't hit. And Cleveland will come the other way. The pass to Green. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Green's got 9.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Brown outside. Back to Young. And there's the feed to Ajinça. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Ajinça's got his first bucket of the night.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. The Cavaliers number 1.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
Left side, Brown. From the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
And the wide open shot from Green. Again, the miss by Green.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
It's stolen by Green. That's good. Green's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brown the pass to Young. Baines dishes to Brown. Stauskas kicks to Baines. Young for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Young's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Green outside. That misses. Would have kind of had it gone in. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Indiana out in front. They're up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Indiana.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight.
Green in at shooting guard. He's out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Doyle in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks got the job done. He ended up with 59 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And George, here we go. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Green left side. Stolen by McCollum. They push it up 4 on 3. Beverly up top. Plays it up and banks it in. Beverly's got the lead up to 4 now for Indiana.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
That's tipped. Here's George. That doesn't go either for George.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
The score now all even.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
From deep, Green, that counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Irving dishes to Green. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. No one covering. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the intensity is carried over into their ability to get out in passing lanes and really be disruptive in terms of their opponent's offense.
Irving kicks to Green. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Miles Turner. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
What a game we've seen here for Green. 19 points and 2 rejections. He is in complete control of this game.
Clark, you're on the money with that one. It's all going his way.
And Cleveland making a change here. Patterson's checked in. And a change for the Pacers. Brown's checked in.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
On the wing, Brown. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Pass to Beverly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Brown.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Here's a look at some of the players that have exploded in the second half of the season. These are the scoring leaders. The All-Star break. Freak, number 1.
He is making his mark in a big way and with big points. You love to see guys get better the later in the season we get.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Turner. Green with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Green, the pass to Love. Nice work there coming off the screen. Love's got 4 this quarter.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
It's Brown on the wing. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Love, no good. Indiana trailing here. It's Brown with the drive. The shot's good on the assist by George. Brown's got 10 points.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Brown against Green. The dish to Love. Back to Green. To the inside. And it's Love penetrating. And yes, sir, that one drops. 8 points for him.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
Baines dishes to Beverly. Now here is George. Burt covering. And that one's good, George. Clark, 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
You know, both teams showing a lot of resilience, I think. Coming back and coming back, back and forth, back and forth.
That reminds me of a song.
Yeah, Kevin, that's Cameo, to be exact. And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
The Pacers have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. Young was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
And thank you for that, Doris.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
Ajinça kicks to Young. He feeds it to Stauskas. Back to Young. They set the screen. 6 to shoot. Baines passes to Stauskas. Stolen by Smart. To the inside. Knocked loose. Young with the steal. Back to Brown. Some nice passing here by Indiana. 41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. It's Young on the wing. Lopez covering, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter, but they'll get another chance. And it's a Jensen missing. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Patterson, the screen.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Irving with a clean look, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Irving's got the lead up to 4 now for Cleveland. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Cavaliers lead by 4. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. When I'm trying to force it on offense, good things happen. That's why I've had success here early on.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter. It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, the effort and intensity from a defensive standpoint has just really been superb, really firing up his team.
Guys, I love his activity, patrolling the court, blocking shot after shot out there. He's really made a statement at the defensive end.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. We've got C.J. McCollum. He's out there with Patrick Beverly. Paul George is out there with Turner. And it's Holmes in at the 4. Dishes to Irving. The three-pointer, no good.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
Out to the wing. Here's Beverly. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Out of bounds. Pacers ball.
On defense, Cleveland. They lead by 4. Kicks it to Turner. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Here's Irving. Outside, Green. To the paint. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by Green. Green's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Green with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. They get the rebound. And he can't jam it through. George dishes to McCollum. Green with the rebound. Green's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. That's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities. And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Green kicks to Lopez. Back to Green. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. When these players get to the free throw line, it's nearly automatic. The 2 this month's free throw shooting percentage leaders. Freak number 1.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
And he makes the first. Brownie's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And both free throws good for Green. Pacers trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
George passes to Turner. It's stolen by Green. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. He's got 7.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it. And now a quick review at the numbers for Patrick Beverley. He's getting around 8 points a game, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
He kicks it to Turner. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Pacers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. That free throw good from Turner.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And so he makes both from the line. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and the foul trouble coming down the stretch. You know, they didn't have the guys on the floor you'd like to have out there, nor could they be as aggressive on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and because of the foul trouble, they really didn't want to incur more foul trouble, so they backed off and became passive, and that's no way to play defense.
Brown kicks to Beverly. They double him with Green. They get a hand on it. Passes it to Holmes. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, George. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him. Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Turner, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And 74%, you know, so-so. He probably wouldn't mind seeing it a little bit higher.
And Green with the basket on the assist by Burke. 26 points for Freak.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Beverly against Patterson. Feeds it to Brown. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Indiana. Stauskas comes in for Patrick Beverly. Brown wide open. He fires. And the Pacers can't get it to go. George against Green. And he banks in the layup. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Pocket 2, George with the bucket.
Paul George.
Here's Patterson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. They set the pick. They double him with George. Fires the three. Patterson, that's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Fans, you ready? Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
And checking out the stats for Burke, how his last 10 games have gone. Tops in scoring, first in rebounding. And with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Patterson. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for the Pacers. Young comes in for George. Here's Smart. And again, it's Cleveland.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Stauskas dishes to Ajinça. Brown the pass to Ajinça. To the paint, and Baines kicks to Stauskas. Shoots from 12. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Assisted by
The Cavaliers leading by 14. Green with a screen on Brown. Smart, and the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
You look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
And Indiana making a change here. McCollum's checked in. Stauskas dishes to Young. There's a good screen, and the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his third foul so far. Here's Ajinça, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And let's go quickly to the 2K leaderboard to see the ratings of the best passing two guards in basketball. Freak, number 1. And, of course, C.J. McCollum.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. I mean, they can all create their own shot, but their superb ability to set up teammates really stands out.
Yeah, I think you've got to attribute it to the unselfish attitude that each of them has. I mean, sure, they're going to attack and make sure they get their points, but they get just as much satisfaction in racking up assists, too.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Cavaliers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Good game for Love. 12 points and 1 rebound.
There's the pick. It's stolen by Green. Here's Smart. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Smart.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Trying to find...
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Green.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
Here's McCollum, and he drops in the layup off the glass. McCollum's got 10.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 17. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Green, he's in at shooting guard. He's out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Lopez in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. McCollum, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Inside, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
That ball, nice feed that time from George. George has got his 5th assist in this one. Outside, Green. Lopez a screen. Green kicks to Lopez. And that one's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Green, the pass to Love. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Gotta be demoralizing. They desperately needed a stop, and instead, they give up a triple on an open look.
And George, here we go. Green with the block. Excellent D there from George.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. It's George on the wing. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cavalier girls.
And here are the Cavaliers now.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
McCollum with the ball. Now Green defending. Lopez over to help. Pass to George. He dishes it to Beverly. Takes a 3. Love grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading by 17. The drive by Green to the middle. Here's Lopez. Back to Green.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
3 at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. No good on the second free throw. Pacers trail by 18. Beverly dishes to McCollum. At the elbow, it's Turner. Holmes passes to Beverly, and here's McCollum for three. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
Cavaliers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. That's good. 17 points for Kevin Love.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire. You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Beverly, the pass to Holmes. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. First free throw is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Cleveland with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Irving attacking. Pacers with the rebound. George has got his 6th rebound on the night. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. On the wing, Turner. Lopez covering. And Beverly kicks to McCollum. 6 to shoot. Good. McCollum's got 6 points in the quarter.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him...
The drive by Green. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. He urged them to do everything possible to create open looks for each other. Talked about setting picks, running more set plays, anything to shake free of that defense. Another part of what he said to them centered on his desire to see them shooting the ball every opportunity that presents itself. He said, fire away, guys. You've got the green light. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
Thanks, Doris.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Timeout charges the Pacers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
The Pacers shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. To the inside, and stolen by Love.
You got it.
Irving kicks to Green. Floats one up. Right side, George. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. It's rebounded by Indiana. McCollum kicks to Baines. Out to the wing. Here's Holmes. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 6 assists here tonight. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run.
Get the ball inside.
Irving kicks to Green. And another miss by Cleveland.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Beverly dishes to McCollum. The pass to Baines. Cans the 12-footer.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
You're right there, Steve. And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, Clark, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
Well, it deflates the opposition when you can be pesky defensively, and then it sparks your offense, and that's what happened for them. When you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's hard to overcome that kind of defensive pressure.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And in what's been a very competitive series between these two teams, the victory here tonight will push their record to 2-1, with 1 left to play against the Pacers.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Green. And what the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots That really got them rolling.
To the middle, Holmes. Excellent use of the screen that time.
Buckets coming in bunches right now. He is just being big time.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Cloak loose. And here we go. Here's George. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Shape up. Substitution on the court.
.15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And Baines kicks to Brown. The feed to Stauskas. Back to Brown. It's Young on the wing. The 3 ball gets it to fall. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, tonight you factored into this game with both your scoring and your passing. How big a factor was ball movement in this win?
Oh, it was huge, no doubt. We know we're at our best when we keep the defense constantly in motion. We do that by moving the ball to play. But if we don't do that, we don't win games like this.
You earned every bit of this win. Congratulations. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back.